a healthy crusade. And I just want to say, you should be ashamed having free speech in America and losing all that weight and getting healthy and having all this success getting toxic chemicals out of children's food. You know, how dare people like you, moms mainly, that expose bisphenol A hurting their children, you can now go to Walmart or Target and find plastic and things that don't have it. How dare you people be part of the organic food revolution? How dare people like you be part of local farm revolution that's helping bring back farming in some areas? How dare you engage in free speech? You just need to shut up, and people need to not read your book, The Food Babe Way, and InfoWarsStore.com. I want you to apologize right now. What do you think this is, a free country? How dare you?
That's what they're saying, Alex.
Well, it's because they're good people and you're bad. Listen, seriously, great job, Vani Hari. Hope to talk to you again soon. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
All right, there she goes, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice lady, and they're scared of her because she's very beautiful and very well-spoken, and she's got the truth on her side. And she's another light in the darkness, just one more person that notice we're standing beside and behind. Just like we expect to be defended when we're attacked. But I'll be quite frank with you. I don't want people attacking me and YouTube and InfoWars and CNN and everywhere else from below and above and from all sides to make you run off and defend me, because that's just meant to get you diverted off mission. Get our videos about serious topics out to everybody. Get our articles out. That's what you promote. You don't defend me. I'm here to be attacked. I'm here to be destroyed if need be, okay? I mean, don't think I don't know that. I'm here, though, to take the flak, and then behind that, we can roll the info in. You understand that? I'm here to say things that I know are true, but said in a way that the enemy will take it like bait and attack. You understand? I'm meant to go in, take enemy fire to show their positions. And then you just roll in behind that and just keep waking people up and taking action. You can see the divide and conquer tactics. Black, 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 white, 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 Jew, Jew, Jew. This, balkanize, balkanize, balkanize everywhere. Man versus woman, on and on and on and on again. Balkanize, balkanize, confuse. That's all the enemy's got. But most people in the system are compartmentalized. Once they hear this broadcast and go, yeah, I don't want to be part of this, it's game over. So, again, I wouldn't even spend, I mean, you can defend her if you want or whatever. She's been doing this 4 years. She's smart. I think she should just keep putting scientific facts out and say, I'm glad I'm being attacked. It means I'm having a big effect. Now, I want to go to Mesha, Aaron, Elizabeth, Mike. I'll get to all of you. Mike's up next. But first, Steve, holding over. We got to combine his call back with the earlier part. Amazing stories about secret helicopters, silent helicopter aircraft. Used to, people would see the Night Stalkers out of Fort Campbell, Kentucky, flying around the neighborhoods. The media would say it didn't exist. Now they admit all that goes on. But he had another story about the rule of three. So go ahead and tell us what you were told in the Navy. Go ahead.
Okay. Briefly, I'll mention it. The rule of threes, why they taught me this, I have no idea. But most military people will talk about the rule of threes: 3 minutes without air, 3 hours without shelter, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food, 3 months without human interaction, and any one of those will kill you. But what they taught me in addition was 3 days to it's very complex. I will say this: it's very extensive, but I'll just mention a couple of them. It's 3 days to establish a perimeter, and I'll just give one example of it. I remember when the Boston bombing went off. I was leaving work, and I heard about it actually at work. And when I got home, my wife and I, we rarely watch television, but we were watching TV that night because I was wanted to see what had happened. And as I had seen it, I sat there, and while it was going on, I told my wife about the rule of threes. I told her, I said, they're going to establish a perimeter around Boston within 3 days. And I just sat there and cited it all off, and she looked at me from the other side of the sofa like, who is this guy beside me? And the first rule is this: the first day, the main throughways or travelways are shut down. Freeways, airports, ports of call, and rail. The second day, they shut down secondary escape routes and natural barriers.
That's right. When the major collapse comes or a nuke goes off in a major city and they bring in martial law, you got 3 days to get out of Dodge.
No, you actually have 2, because by the third
day it's shut down, yeah.
Yeah. And there, it goes even more thorough. It talks about, like evasion, predator, prey, like how a deer runs. A deer will run until it's exhausted, whereas a rabbit will return to its home or return wherever. I mean, if you've ever gone hunting, I'm a hillbilly from Ohio, so I mean, when we go hunting, I mean, different animals react different ways, so you hunt them differently. And most people have lost that skill or have no idea about it. But I mean, an example would be freeways. The rule of threes goes into 3 perimeters being set, and if you look on any freeway that you go on, you have a fence on both sides. Whether people realize it or not, most people think they're private.
It's all been set up to control everything. Yeah, listen, you're an interesting fella. I'd like to make contact with you, document who you say you are, and then have you on to talk about those secret aircrafts and things, because a lot of that's now been released and open, but not fully talked about. I'm going to get your name and number if you like and get you on the Nightly News sometime. Thank you so much. We're going to come back and talk to Mike, Elizabeth, Aaron, Mesha, and others. I'm Alex Jones.
Managing your business and customers isn't easy, huh? SnapForce customer relationship software may be just what you need. SnapForce CRM is a software solution that helps you manage everything important about your customers, from sales to marketing to service and support. All of your customer information is right there at your fingertips for easy access. It's time to take control of your business in a snap. Get your free trial at snapforce.com. That's SNAPFORCE.com. Snapforce.com.
Attention all radio listeners. Survival Life is giving away free credit card knives exclusively to our radio listeners here today. Visit mycreditcardknife.com to see this covert knife in action and claim yours for free. It's the same knife you've seen in the airline magazines for $29.95, but today it's yours free. Just pay shipping and handling. mycreditcardknife.com, mycreditcardknife.com. Go now.
My name is Dell, and I live in El Cajon, California. I was concerned about my cholesterol readings because I knew that high cholesterol is related to clogging of the arteries and increases the risk for heart attack and stroke. One day, I heard an ad for Heart and Body Extract, and I was skeptical, but I decided to give it a try. Man, the numbers don't lie.
Learn the secrets of an effective, natural, 100% organic nutritional supplement for a healthy heart and circulation at hbextract.com.
This is Dan Pilla. Do you owe the IRS money you can't pay? Are tax debts crippling you? I've defended people from the IRS for over 30 years. I've helped thousands, and I can help you too. I wrote the book on IRS settlement, and I'm telling you, there's no such thing as a hopeless case. Call 800-34-NO-TAX to finally get free of IRS debt. With the IRS's new programs, there's never been a better time to solve your problem. Call 800-34-NO-TAX. That's 800-34-NO-TAX, or my website, danpilla.com.
American gardeners and fellow patriots, make the right choice with your money, time, and your family food supply. Choose 100% pure heirloom seeds in the Survival Seed Vault from MyPatriotSupply.com. Why spend more? The Survival Seed Vault from MyPatriotSupply.com is only $37.95 and includes 20 varieties of pure, hardy, easy-to-grow heirloom seeds. Yes, only $37.95. That's 70% less than our competitors. You could buy 3 Survival Seed Vaults for less than one of theirs. The Survival Seed Vault from MyPatriotSupply.com includes detailed planting and seed-saving instructions and ships same day. Plus, all orders over $49 ship free. MyPatriotSupply.com is American-owned by patriots like you, passionate about freedom and preparedness. Call now, 866-229-0927. That's 866-229-0927. Or discover more emergency preparedness items when you order at MyPatriotSupply.com. Choose the original. Choose the Survival Seed Vault at MyPatriotSupply.com.
From his Central Texas Command Center, deep behind enemy lines, the information war continues. It's Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
We'd had many YouTube channels and still do. I never thought to call on the Alex Jones channel. But it was back in February 11th, 2008 that a fella out in Oregon decided to create the channel and start posting clips of the show. Dave Thomas is his name. No, he's not the deceased guy from Wendy's. And now, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 years later, because 2015 hasn't really elapsed much yet, so that's 4 years, about 6 years ago, we started the Alex Jones channel. 474,454,879 views. Now, if you count all of our other official channels together, it's about 600 million views. Then if you add some major fan channels together, we're talking about, I don't know, what is that? I mean, do the math on that, over 1 billion views. That's just one platform, YouTube, that's probably 10% of our audience. That's the fact. We are the real media. The old media is collapsing. Brian Williams is just a sign of that. That's why movies and drama shows, cop shows and stuff, that's where the real propaganda's at. And I've told my crew, and myself this included, I haven't really done it yet, we need to focus more on entertainment and analyzing it, and propaganda. In sports, the rest of it. Because people know the media is lying, they've tuned out of it. But they're still sitting there being bombarded, watching mainstream news that has been embedded into mainstream media, mainstream entertainment. Mike in New York, speaking of brainwashing, he wants to talk about education. You're on the air, sir. Welcome.
Thanks, Alex. How are you today?
I'm all right, brother. Thank you for holding. Go ahead.
So, yeah, I wanted to talk about education and debt. I'm in law school right now. I want to just tell you briefly my story. I had to take out a lot of loans just to pay for undergrad, credit cards just to cover costs, stealing from Peter to pay Paul. Ended up graduating with my degree in political science, but after that, it was a struggle because nothing was hiring. So, I had the options of, going to work for a bank, which I obviously didn't want to do. So I had to take low-paying jobs just to, get by. So I said, I have to just make some moves here. So I decided to go to law school because it was really my only option. And so the problem is, though, that after I graduate, I'm finding that I'm going to end up having close to $250,000 in student debt. And, this is a big deal because a lot of my friends are the same way.
Well, here's another problem. There's such a mega massive glut of lawyers and other people now that they're now passing laws just to give the lawyers a chance to sue everybody. And it's just destroying the economy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going for different reasons. I'm going for, environmental and, trying to actually do some good public interest.
I'm not saying every lawyer is bad. I mean, the fact that we got all these lawyers is an expression of our society, and you certainly need a lawyer to battle the other bad lawyers. So I'm not saying you're bad to want to go into the law, but I hear you. The whole thing's a bubble designed to screw everybody over. Imagine what healthcare has turned into with government involvement. Now it's going to be expanded under Obamacare. Imagine what healthcare is going to be like.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And, and the thing is, too, though, is that I'm finding that when people are so in debt, I'm finding that it's like debt slavery that I'm finding myself going to be in, especially looking at the payments that I'm going to have to make. And, it's going to be...
Well, what my answer is? That's a conspiracy theory. Whenever I'm challenged with anything that's real or factual, exposing the system, it doesn't exist. Educations are a great deal. They're not overpriced. And football's all that matters. And Obama loves us, and you should turn your guns in. And you should take all the vaccines, eat all the GMO, and eat all the preservatives. It's good for you. Giving your kid a bunch of preservatives, they act real bad afterwards and get sick, well, you're a conspiracy theorist. Give your kid a shot, they have a convulsion, you're a conspiracy theorist. In fact, any opinion is racist. We're going to go to break, come back with Elizabeth and others straight ahead in Overdrive. Infowars.com/show to find the free feed. See you back tomorrow live, 11 a.m. Central on all the affiliates.
GCN, the Genesis Communications Radio Network.
The government's Department of Homeland Security is buying up loads of ammo. At the same time, they're restricting civilians' rights to own and purchase firearms. Can you put two and two together? Infidel Body Armor can stop every round, including hollow points and .308 sniper rounds, is reasonably priced and fully legal. But for how long? Go to InfidelBodyArmor.com, spelled INFIDEL bodyarmor.com. Infidel Body Armor. Just won't quit.
When cells become toxic, they die early and aging sets in. No one has put together a formula that focuses directly on brain health, nerve growth factors, and optimizing your cellular energy at the same time. Just one of the key compounds, BioPQQ, is backed by major clinical studies. You want the best that's out there at the lowest price anywhere? We now have the synergistic solution. Secure your DNA Force today at InfoWarsLife.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139.